This is a demonstration showing how to use Terraform to deploy various resources on top of an NC2 cluster. We're using Prism Central here now to show that there is nothing on the cluster at the moment, no images, no VMs, no subnets, apart from the default ones that you get when you enable flow during the cluster deployment. We go to GitHub and we look at the default, or the Terraform provider for Nutanix, and we go into the example folder. And in the example folder we have an NC2 folder, and in there we have various options for things to deploy. So we go back and let's see if we can copy this URL out, and we're going to use Git to download this. And it looks like we don't have Git installed, so I guess we'll demo the installation of Git as well. And now when we have Git installed, we can do a Git clone, and let's see if we can get the correct URL for this repository, copy it out as well. And once we have that, we download it. It should be pretty quick to download, and once that's done, we will enter that same examples folder and then NC2, where we had all those different examples. We're going to deploy the Flow Virtual Networking NAT and no NAT plus VMs example, which is the most involved one. We have an environment file in here that we're going to update with our Prism Central IP address. You should also update it with your public key as well if you want to SSH to the VMs that are being created from here. In that case, you can SSH without a password to them. I'm just going to copy out the Prism Central IP address and add that in here as the Nutanix endpoint. And once we have that, we can source it. So we just do a dot and then /set-env. And if we check our environment, we have all of those variables now in our environment, which means they're going to be utilized when we execute this. So these are the files we have. You're just going to do a tofu init. I'm just going to use OpenTofu instead of Terraform in this case. And with tofu init, we download everything that we need to get this deployed. I'm going to have a quick look at the main Terraform file. You can see that in here we have various things that are going to be created. You can just modify this as you wish. We got a couple of VPCs, we got some subnets and all that stuff in here. Just modify this to your heart's content. We're going to use tofu plan -out, and then we just give it a name like nc2.plan. And once we have that, we can apply the plan. And that's going to deploy all our resources onto that cluster. You can see it downloads an image, etc. So if we're going to look at the Prism Central, we can see we have some recent tasks. It should load in a moment. And we get actually the VPCs, everything. And the subnets have been automatically created here now. Only took a few seconds. And we have that no NAT subnet as well in the transit VPC created. If you go in and look at the VMs, you'll see that they are now being created as well from that image that was downloaded automatically. We also have some floating IP addresses which aren't being shown, but they are attached to the VMs that are connected to the NAT subnet. And if you look here at the command line as well, we can see that everything has been created automatically, and that's done now. Now, of course, if we can create things, we can also destroy them. So if you want to clean up after you have done your finished testing, just do a tofu destroy, and I'm going to add an auto approve here to get it to skip verifying if it wants to delete or not. YOLO, essentially. And if you go and look at our VMs, we can see that VMs are gone now. Subnets are essentially gone. We just have the no NAT subnet left, and that's going to be gone in a few seconds. If we check our VPCs, we have the VPC A and B that used to be here are gone. We only have the transit VPC left, and now the no NAT subnet is gone as well. So that's pretty much it for this. Hopefully that was useful. Thank you.